One of the key functions in community organization that is sometimes underrated is the financial department, which is usually made up of the financial secretary or the chief financial officer and the treasurer. The former records, document and present the balance sheet, while the latter safeguard the money. Both must work efficiently to ensure transparency and accountability. The two posts are crucial because they can ruin or uplift an organization. And for the Kudu USA, the outgoing treasurer told us her experience.
Any opposed? Anybody with contrary motion?
My name is Therese Abila, and the former treasurer of the Kudu USA, outgoing, as we voted a new executive today. I am so impressed. The trend of things has been really great. The deliberations have gone on successfully, although very late, but we made a lot of progress. Some of the speeches made today, like the speech of his Majesty the Congress.
Let's go down. I want to thank all of you for giving us the opportunity to serve you today as your moderators. And we think we are having good conversation. We're going to see you very shortly for the guideline.
As we come to the end of this section of the convention, I just want to say thank you and thank you and thank you.
In our community in Kudu, USA, even though we often talk about the CEO, the Chief Information Officer, those that send out information, they see them all the time. In every organization, finances are very important. When you say your dollar amount, you don't see it, you want to know how what they are doing with.
I want to really thank you, Doctor, for this opportunity and privilege. It's serving our community in the back end, and like the Englishman would say, the exchequer, where he punches the numbers and making sure that every little dime that anyone contributes towards the development of our great Fondom Liban is accounted for, is documented, is made sure it's presented so that people have that trust. Because if people contribute money and they don't know exactly or they don't see accountability, then that trust is missing, and that is a great brain behind every organization for it to be successful. Yeah.
So now let me ask you, what is the most challenging task in your job?
The most challenging part, and thank you for that very important question. There are three methods by which primarily we contribute money. Let me say four. You can do it by Cash App in this digital age. You can do it by Zelle. You could do it by direct counter deposit at a bank, specifically Bank of America. Like some people do it through the chapters, which is the predominantly way we expect. But like you can all understand, there are challenges when money comes in through these four different routes to actually go into the account, because it's a single account but coming in through four different routes. It's so challenging. Sometimes you have to, like, people don't update them, they don't send you receipts, so you have to start figuring out, okay, not everybody is good at putting the memo section to say, okay, this money is from Mr. let's say Dr. Enes Kumba say, and this money is for the road project, it's for the humanitarian convention deals, or it's for, let's say, for medical expense. So it's big challenges. You have to reach out to people. Sometimes you don't know the contacts. So updates sometimes are kind of slow because you're trying to find out the information, and it's a tough task to kind of navigate. And again, you cannot post an amount without identifying who that person that contributed that amount is.
David, I just want us to understand that sometimes these jobs are very challenging. Now you'll be leaving office tomorrow, right?
Correct.
Maybe after the book, check everything, audit, whatever they have to do, and transition. The next person coming in, what would be an advice that you offer to that person?
Yeah, that's a very important question. Like I was talking with the CEO and the other executive members. Continuity is very important, especially earning the trust of our people. We have all seen how this current executive has really been so forthcoming and has been pushful in collecting money. What I would advise the next person coming in is, this is a challenging task because you are doing this alongside your own personal family commitments, your own personal job. So again, but you have to give updates, and Lekodo USA is no longer like 4 or 5 years back when we used to have only convention dues. Now we have so many projects. If you start with the road project, you have the health campaign, the electricity, and then the dues that is collected, the pledge at the gala night that will be happening tomorrow night. So you have to make sure all of these are different budget heads, which you can't mix the amounts up. You have to really tally everything in respective budget heads so that the accounting looks clear and people understand and it makes sense to everyone.
Let me ask you, what background do you have in terms of this? Do you have any background in accounting, finance?
Not really. I'm just a good guy who is good with numbers. I mean, by profession, I am a physics and applied mathematician. So I really didn't do. I do a bit of data structures and then exactly. But I didn't really do anything like in terms of finance.
I don't want to scare anyone that if you don't have any of this background, you cannot.
No, you don't really. Yeah, because I'm ready to also not just hand the baton and let the new incoming person just walk without any guidance. Because one thing I've learned with corporate America is you doing mentorship and like kind of walking to the next person so that you make the job easy for them, and then collectively we can all continue to serve Lebanon.
There's one favor that I want to ask you. I've spoken to different folks who might have had this conversation over the phone or on chat to actually tally and structure a database where you have column A, names of Lebanon people with their number. 2022, 2023, 2024 annual due. Just like that. So that at every time we don't go back, or every year we create a new list. Every year we create a new list. We don't know what happened last year. Like for example, what you are posting now, it doesn't reflect what happened last year.
Yeah.
So if we were able to see comparative, like, oh, this is 2023. Oh, Ernest Kumba contributed. Oh, he skipped last year. He's contributing this year. Or what happened? What happened to him last year? Or he contributed more. This year he is not contributing anymore.
Yeah. So, Doc, thank you for that very important question. I mean, I really was very happy when you reached out to me and we spoke about it. So, what I'm doing currently is before we hand over, I'm compiling the master list, which is the list that shows all the Lebanon children that contribute yearly for all the past years. At least I'm trying to date back as 3 years behind, so that those entries are kind of tabulated and people have unique identifiers. So once I sort out those names alphabetically, I will give everybody like a unique code or like a social security number, so that we can now tally their contribution for the respective years, let's say 2024, 2023, 2022, and maybe 2021, and then see, so that whoever is coming forward now will just continue from there, and then we can actually see the years that people didn't contribute anything. It will be blank, so it kind of motivate people, it kind of keep people like, this is a task that we are committed to doing. One appeal I would just beg from you is, we have over like, say 5,000 to 10,000, I can't be exact, because when you quote numbers you want to be careful. Lebanon children in the United States of America. But if you look at that list I send to you all the time, at this moment we only have 423 Lebanon children that have contributed $100, which is really sad, because if you look at it, that only puts us at 40,000 plus. But we have projects, we have things to help our internally displaced people back home. This is an appeal and a motivation. People should commit themselves to, like, in a year, let me just mark this time to contribute $100 to support this great initiative and this great organization. I think that's I want to mention to you.
I think, and I will also take that responsibility to say, to place that, if you prepare that database, right? Say you quote, we'll talk about 5,000. If you quote a 5-digit or 4-digit, 4-digit number, so that any number can begin to add. I will do my best to educate our people that when you say your name, this is your number. So that every year when you say your money, just give your number. so that even tomorrow you become a doctor, your name change, or you become income, or you marry, your name change, your number remains.
Yeah, exactly.
So that when somebody say, "Oh, my number is this," you say your money. This is my number. It's just they put it under that
line.
Yeah, and this is something that will really make you synthesize.
Yeah, because this is gonna help us make sure that people see this sense of duty, this sense of giving back to the community. It's really fulfilling when you see the solar project, the road project, and everything that has been happening, and how people have been doing great.
Even said, if we have that kind of a list database, we can go back and say these are people, these are the banks
consistent.
Maybe we should recognize them in the convention like this. Maybe we should honor them. I think that would be a wonderful thing to do. So I really thank you for your services and thank you so much. I think very soon we will be moving over there for the traditional dances again.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate that, and thank you for the good work you do to the community, because you really bring the community to the limelight and make people aware of the things that are happening. Because they say your culture, your identity is everything to you, and if you don't keep putting the light, because you are like the torch bearer to this community. Thank you so much for what you do. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.